You're down that way. You're pretty. But to the north. I haven't fished here before, so I really don't know. Especially as we get into real high pressure this morning, I think we'll be in trouble quick today. So I think we gotta mark a couple fish out here. 60 feet. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, golly, golly, golly. You can't be. I guess they bite well after a storm. If you can find them. I closed bail, he was on. Heck yeah, this is a nice fish too. Maybe we hit them in the side as we drop down. Sometimes they'll, slash and eat in kind of weird ways, right? Let's back off a little bit. This feels heavy. Wow. Wow. I don't know. One of the two things happened. Let me just STF you though. Enjoy what this potential excitement might be here. This could be a really big fish if this just smacked and whacked it. He's pretty nice. He ain't giant, but he ain't bad. Yeah. Cool. Heck yeah. This is gonna be good then. Or not, just like the other day. Nothing better than a fish on before you close the bail. Hey, you gotta make sure your deck's wet. It is wet. It's been raining all 3 days straight. Decent one. Let's see if he goes. Yeah. Close the bail, fish on. 66-degree water temperature on the surface, so it definitely cooled off with all that rain. It's supposed to rip this afternoon wind-wise. Right now, it's pretty nice out. Sure to last not too long. Post-storm, 2 hours. All right. Same deal. I marked one fish. Let's see if he wants to eat. The other day I came out here, the current was moving a mile an hour. It's more normal today, just kind of a wind drift. I got no idea. You would think today after all the rain it'd be ripping, but probably in a day or two it's going to be all wacky out here. I hooked that brown trout the other day and it was at 80 feet, so I'm ready for anything. All right, let's get into the t-shirt. I had a little bite there, man. I think there's some small, freshly stocked rainbow trouts biting. I had 2 bites from like little, I feel like 10-inch fish. Roll off into 70. Started this drift in 62. There's one. Starting to wonder if I was doing everything right. That's just now. This isn't a big fish by any means, but I had me second guessing myself for sure. Numero dos. Okay. I wish these fish were a little easier to handle. This one's going to release just fine though. Honestly, it's not easy to release them in the water. I've been trying a few times over the years, and I remember why I couldn't do it. This fish releasing his air. Deck is plenty wet on the Old Town because they got that all those scupper holes. There he goes. There he is. Like a bunch of music notes on my sonar there. Nothing special. This reminds me of the bowfin fishing I did in the winter quite a bit, actually. I got him. I got you. I got you. Wrangling. Trout wrangler. Clout wrangler. Okay. Am I learning anything new yet? I don't know. Maybe a little bit. I think so. Learning to just use contour today, actually. I think that's the biggest thing, because I'm not marking any fish till I start yo-yoing near this contour. So I guess that's valuable. Because here's the values, right? So a lot of times I'll do this fishing just solely looking at electronics. Today I marked my first fish. He ate when I closed the bail. These last two fish I haven't marked a thing, but I am working contour. It's one of the few features I found in the area, so I'm hoping it's going to keep working, producing. But yeah, these fish are deeper. But I am noticing it's just like a depth. As soon as I get to a depth, I'm pulling some fish up out of the mud, I guess. They're coming up to look, but before that, they ain't even showing a sign of interest until I get into that depth. White. It ain't chartreuse, it ain't no use is a fun saying some days, but I think today is white, white, white. Silver works good on the overcast too. These are the new Jigging World custom rods. Is that a brown trout? Something looks different. No, it's a Laker. It's a pretty good size one. Got entangled in the net. He's gonna pop off on me there. Oh, I guess not. I think he tangled himself in the net there. And okay, that's what happened. He tangled his teeth in the net on that rubber mesh. Oh, he's got a hook. Holy crap. Look at that. Look at that treble hook. Somebody broke him off. Okay, I understand now. Oh my gosh, that's cool. Well, if you lost that treble hook, I apologize. Let's take a look. Let's see. Looks about like a 3-0 treble. Yep. You can email me, I'll get it back to you. Dropping down to 63. These fish are following me down the ledge too as I'm dropping over. But it turned out to be a beautiful morning. Wow, really good weather finally. See how long it lasts. It's interesting. I wonder if the guys trolling, do they pick them out like just trolling over, just 70 feet down over 400 feet? Do they like really pick them steady doing that too? I'm seeing like guys trolling way out there. Maybe they're trolling more for salmon and rainbow trout though. Oh, there's one. To wrap them up. Well, here comes that retie of doom. I think is coming. Nope, there we go. Jeez. Another good one there. Alright, that's kind of cool. Water's definitely not too hot, at least. I think in August this definitely becomes, you see a lot of these fish come up and are more likely to be belly up right away. How's that leader after that roll? Yeah, it's okay. Let's see if we get another one here. Yeah, like the 100-foot Laker. Is that the bigger one? 72. Does it really not matter on depth? It's just a kind of a random thing. Does the lure matter? Should I go bigger profiles only? It's a lot of fun questions to think about. Or is it more important to match forage? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good for a new spot though, man. It's first time fishing here. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Ooh, we got two fish. I'm gonna try something different. I got an interesting idea. Sick fishing. Look at that. They almost look like sharks coming up out of the bottom. When you get one into the kayak, you're like, holy crap. It looks like a shark. So cool. It's a good fish. Went to a little larger profile just now, just to see. I don't know if it's going to make any difference whatsoever. It's one of those Berkeley Fusion jig heads. They're not bad. Now I'm marking them. This morning, not at all. Now I'm starting to see them pretty regularly come up on the sonar. You know, one of the things I was thinking though, remember the other day, as soon as I really started like seeing a lot of fish on the sonar, especially towards dusk, they shut down. It's 8:49 right now. I don't know if that wind's gonna do what they're saying it's supposed to do, or is it gonna hold off? That's gonna bring that high pressure. There's gonna be definitely some big changes at that point in the day. Yeah, it's like that there's about a 3/4 mile stretch of fish, and now kind of out of the edge of it where I haven't marked the fish in a little while. I mean, you probably go every, I don't know, 200 feet, you start seeing a new batch of fish. Let's keep going before that wind switches and kicks and does what it wants to do here today. Is that a rainbow trout on the surface? I heard something blowing up. Usually you don't hook up, but every now and then you do. I'm gonna do something really weird. Let me just see if this works. I'm really just curious, so I'm gonna send down the bottom. Put some of these sea bass style jigs on just now. Caught a few slow pitch in a couple of years. A few years ago I caught them on the slow pitch pretty good. Let's see if it works today though. I got that slow pitch jig on right now. Let's see if that does anything. Just took one crank up off the bottom, so we're not hitting silt with it really. Coming to check out the jig as it falls. Ooh, I missed him. All right. Yeah, little slow pitch. Maybe that midday change to this sort of jig might be the move. Feel like I might get a real big fish doing that slow pitch stuff, man. I don't know. Love those little Japanese jigs I got here. I'm planning on, these things got discontinued a few years ago. It's kind of like a pompano jig, but it's a little, I don't know, different shape. I wonder if I fouled this fish up potentially, or if not, he's big. I think I fouled him up, I think he's twisting. I'm working on seeing if this is a regularly available mold. I haven't seen it in the United States, so I'm not sure. I 100% ordered like $1,000 worth of tackle from Japan last year because I was curious. And then I was like, oh yeah, now that I got it. Been a big fan of it, I'd say a pretty big fan. Got him to the surface. That's a good fish, man. Got him wrapped in that leader there. Heck yeah, nice one, man. Slow pitch lake trout. Size too, man. That's a great fish. Super quick. Oh man, I should have been a little wiser with the hook selection here though. I'm gonna go down a single hook on these things because I feel like I'm playing with fire trying to figure out if I should use these. Oh gosh. Come on, we almost got you. Okay, good. This shouldn't be too bad actually. No, as long as he doesn't do that death roll on me here, we got him. Don't do it, don't do it. Okay, one's out. It's okay if it's in the net. Just gotta get both of those hooks out. They're number 2s. And he ate them. No, I almost got you. Yeah, we got it. We got it. We got you, pal. We got you. I'd like to take a measurement of her. It's actually a pretty big fish right there. Yeah, but I had her on out of the water, I think a little longer than I would have wanted to. How long is too long out of the water with those guys? I know they're kind of sensitive. They're not as sensitive as like the rainbow trout and the brown trout, but ooh, this jig midday. Whoa. It's a midday thing. So now they want to eat on the bottom. Earlier it was like scout and look for them. Oh, this is going to be my secret lake trout jig. There's something special about, oh, there's a couple special things. The hooks are definitely not the special thing. I think I need to work on a metal lure like this. All right, we got to leave this video for another day, right? I'm gonna try to, jeez, this is a big fish. I mean, the paddle tails definitely get bit, but these slow pitch jigs seem to be doing some good work, man. Only have 10-pound braid on here. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a stud. Dang. Dang, these have been pretty good fish for this little metal. Got one hook, okay. This shouldn't be too bad. Got him. Okay. I think a single inline would be the way going forward. I don't know how big, but like I said, that's a good one. And I've goofed around with those Japanese jigs before. I put on one of the more traditional style for a couple casts and I didn't get a bite. I don't know. I'm a nerd about these jigs. They're one of the more unique vertical jigging jigs I like. They got that curve to them, so they kind of like do that dance like a crab or a shrimp does, but they have a nice flutter on the fall. Yeah, like a really cool shape too. Never saw them around here, but there's so many choices of these lures you can order from Japan, especially if you order directly from a Japanese website. Unfortunately, the website I was using to order all my slow pitch trinkets, they no longer seem to ship these lures to the United States because I probably bought $1,000 worth of them. I was giving them to some friends because I was like, hey, try this, let me know what you think of it. So I did give a lot of it away, Patreon, stuff like that, because I was kind of like, you know, I was on a, I wouldn't say a bender with them. I was like, wow, these are really good. You need to try these. That definitely happened a bunch in the past month and change. But not every fish. It's not like that worked all that often either. It did work a little bit better for, I think, these midday fish. Jig weighs 20 grams, so, but it cuts through the water really nicely. Hard to say. I'm starting to get blown pretty hard by this wind. Blown around, rather. I had 2 opportunities at fish on the sonar. Both of them did not eat just now. So it's not a silver bullet. There is no silver bullets to fish most fishing. This was the first metal jig I tied on, which is more, I don't even know where to put it. Yeah, it was more of like a traditional crippled herring style. Didn't get a bite on that. Now I'm cruising. I'm seeing some life sporadic. Let's try this one. This guy's in 74 feet. Got 2 fish here. I mean, I dropped into, this, I didn't record it, but I dropped into that earlier and I didn't get a bite. We'll see now. How situational is this sort of technique sometimes? I mean, it's 11 a.m. almost. Are these fish like kind of done? Oh, he hit it, but I missed him. I feel like with this sort of jig, you don't get a long window to get that bite though. Fish are like, I've never seen anything looking like this thing in my life. Like, what are you jigging with, man? I'm used to seeing paddle tails, crippled herrings, and crocodiles. This thing you're working with is crazy. I almost wonder if these fish have a hard time seeing these jigs midday. Like the paddle tails and stuff. Like, I don't know how good of a vision lake trout have. But all I know is I wish these jigs were available in the United States because I'm running low. That fish ate it 3 times, I'd say, before I finally hooked him. Oh, I pulled him. That's all right. 2 bites there. Missed both of them. All right. There he is. It's a smaller fish for sure. Oh, perfect. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Wonder if I should try to get a couple hooks out before shoving them in the net. I think that's a smart move on my end. At least one, right? One's gone. He rehooks himself. I have such mixed feelings about these assist hooks. Sometimes I really do like them. Other days, not so much. All right, well, you're going to just go right back down there. I'm having a good time seeing this all. I think my microphone battery's going to run low soon. Been fishing for about 4 or 5 hours. It took a while to get a bite going, but weather's holding up pretty well. We are getting some of those clouds now. How far am I from the house? Let me check that radar, just in case something sneaks up on me. Not in thunderstorm territory yet, but there is some stuff I gotta watch out for out there. A little south of me, most of it. That guy does look a little suspicious right there. Oh man. These fish just that are a little more free roaming don't seem as big though. Still not bad fish though. Chill, bro. I think I gotta net this one. Nice one. Oh man, that's a fat one. I do want to become a bowfin guide. One day, when I'm old and crusty, I just want to guide for bowfin. I want to get really good at bowfin, guide for those things. Lake trout are cool too. All summer I want to fish for lake trout, and then all winter I want to fish for bowfin. Is that a good compromise? I'm literally hitting bottom. That's all I'm doing with this thing. I'm definitely dinking bottom, but I think it's got a certain action. Wind's starting to cook though. All right, time to wrap it up. That was great. Learned a lot. Now that I'm seeing like fish that aren't pinned to the bottom, some of these do look smaller. I'm out in 85 feet now, cruising a bunch too. Not getting anywhere nearly as many bites. Short strike here and there. So Check the video's description links, everything used. Those mackinaw shads. That Jigging World rod is nice for this. So I'm just saying. Gonna make 1 or 2 more stops if we catch anything. I'll turn on the cameras, but I think I'm done for the day. Wind's starting to kick pretty good, and can't ask for more. It's really good fishing today. So had a good time. All right, catch you guys in the next video.